Heavy rain has transformed this displacement camp in Gaza City into a lake of muddy water. At dawn, children waited along flooded paths, their clothes soaked. Entire sections of the camp disappeared underwater.
Israel is once again on the prowl against Palestinians. Just days after the ceasefire began holding in Gaza, IDF soldiers have now launched massive raids into Palestinian settlements in the West Bank region. The Israeli military and the Internal Security Service said in a joint statement that they had launched what they termed a broad counter-terrorism operation, an operation expected to continue for several days. IDF armored vehicles and hundreds of soldiers were seen entering the Palestinian town of Tobas near Nablus.
Video has emerged showing Israeli security forces shooting dead 2 Palestinians after they'd surrendered in Jenin in the occupied West Bank. Israel says it's investigating.
Tents collapsed, mattresses, food supplies and belongings drenched.
A baby was born last night. We found the infant almost submerged by the water. It was only 1 day old. This kind of suffering needs a real solution. And all you see here, this is the result of 1 hour of rain.
From above, the scale becomes clearer. Rows of tents submerged, communities struggling against the rising water, cold and exhaustion.
Curfew was imposed Tuesday night in Tobas and neighboring areas. Roads were blocked with barriers and families were forced out of their homes so Israeli forces could use the buildings. Reports also said that helicopters were flown over the area as IDF operations continued. Israeli military sources say
on the beginning of the winter, and what we witnessed today on this site, which is one of hundreds of sites today flooded by water. Hundreds of these families are suffering due to the shortage of shelter supplies, while the Israelis are restricting the entry of these basic supplies with also the heavy machines to help us.
Is 2 men emerging from a building, and they come out with their hands up, sort of on their hands and knees. One of them lifts up his shirt to perhaps show that he isn't armed, and they appear to be surrendering. But then for some reason, it appears that they are sent back into the building. They crawl back in, and then we're going to lose the picture at this moment.
that if the situation does not change, the IDF will act the same way it did in the northern cities of Jenin and Turlopan. Violence in the West Bank has soared since Hamas attacked on Israel on October 7, 2023, which triggered IDF military action in Gaza. According to data from the Palestinian Health Ministry, more than 1,000 Palestinians have been killed in the West Bank by Israeli forces since the war began. The IDF claims that the vast majority of them were gunmen killed in exchanges of fire, rioters who clashed with troops, or terrorists carrying out attacks against Israel.
And sanitation systems, so the water is mixed with waste and sewage.
This is not a pool, it's contaminated water due to rain the Gaza Strip has witnessed recently. For hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians, the winter is not just rain, it's an added layer of suffering. Their tents are collapsing, the cold is unbearable, and they have nowhere else to go.